Okay. So, as everyone knows, I have already done the limited spellbook run, and that was a pretty wild thing with the Goida. Absolutely wild. But now, I want to go for an even more difficult run, the Improviser. 75% of the spellbook is removed, and 75% of the skill book is removed. I have no idea what I'm going to get. It could be absolutely phenomenal, it could be absolutely terrible. Let's see what I got here. I have Wolf. What, babe? Oh, okay. A lot of dark, and I do have Gate of Helheim that I could use. Interesting. Wonder, let's see my blood spell. Not really great blood spells. Not a lot of the way to sorcery. I do have Pyrostatic Pulse. That is a really strong choice, but it's not phenomenal. I could kind of go. It's Ice Conjuration. It's not nature. Set of blood. Must target a damaged living unit turn stunned for 4 turns. Stunned units. Interesting. Produces 22 dark damage and applies 5 turns in a cone. Summon allies in a line of sight of the target. I don't know if I want to. Don't know if I want to do that. Dark Pulse. I mean, if I could convert dark damage into physical fire or lightning, I could get a really good chain system going, but that's a situational. It's maybe, but it's a real hard. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. It's not great with what I want to do. There is actually a good number of enchantments. Rainstorm isn't terrible because it reduces ice and lightning resistance, and it doesn't do anything to the fire. 9 poison damage, allies are here. Interesting. That could be good, actually. Use that with Pyrostatic. Side of blood. Yeah, I think Pyrostatic might, whenever you cast the lightning, teleport to the target of the spell, gain 100% physical resistance. It's not bad. Also works on fire spells, so I could use that for my Pyrostatic Pulse. Okay, aura. Deal 5 lightning up to 4 enemies at a 5 time each turn. Interesting. Cast instantly without ending your turn, but it costs 30 G's. I don't really think, I have any words, not really any orbs. Not great on dragons. I do have some translocation. A little bit of magnet. Don't have much in the way there. I do have Annihilate. Annihilate is good, but it's really high risk. Yeah. Jeez, that's just the spells. Okay, let's see what I got as far as skills. Wow, this is a tiny list. Fire spell do 1 damage to all enemies in the line of sight. Could use that with Carnival of Pain, because then it would do a little bit of dark, a little bit of fire. It's not a terrible way to go about it. Then Dark Lord would also give it more charges. Dies a lightning, another random enemy life side goes berserk. That could be good. Whenever you cast a translocation spell, summon a trump. So I could use that to get lightning warp. Okay. Use that to get melting armor trigger. But I don't have that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that necessarily. For every 6 XP, so I cast someone a blood gas for 13 turns. That's not exactly great. They're not that. That's not great. Whenever enemy dies, enemy demon or living unit dies, gain 2 HP. That's not phenomenal. I could do that because I could get the dark damage to become poison. Yeah, this is gonna, whenever enemy dies in dark. Yeah, okay, I could go Pyrostatic Carnival of Pain. That might be an acceptable use. This could be a good addition on top. Yeah, I think I might want to go a Pyrostatic build. Cast a sorcery spell. Yeah, and I don't think I actually have a chance to use Watcher form, do I? I don't have Watcher form available. Yeah, there's no Watcher form. Okay, so I'd have to use Lightning form to augment it, to then get safe pyrostatic pulses. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be quite difficult. I think I have to start with the wolf because the alternative doesn't have enough casts. And yeah, really, I don't have melt. Fan of Flame doesn't, I mean, it's not bad, but not enough casts. And it forces you to be in one place, so yeah, I'm gonna go wolf. Okay, let's go get myself the little orbs. Okay, could get summon. Oh, there's some. Ooh, hold up. Toxin to ice, toxin to star, flame to star. Spark to spark to force. That would be a really good. Ooh, that would be a hard sell. Okay, I got 2 pyrostatic pulse. Got it. Okay. Spark to force. If I get my fire to arcane, no, spark to force I think is the way to go. Not going to be relying on that. Dark staff could work with what I'm doing. Mathematicubus would work as well. The boiler. Fire staff I think could also theoretically work. I'm going to cast an arcane. That doesn't really help with those 2. Fire spells increase damage, they get more radius, get minion damage, but I'm not really using that, so I don't think that's what I want. Mathematicus. Yeah, that would be great in theory, but it requires them to get damage for it to even occur. Yeah, so it's not that great. Like, if it hit them and it forced reduction, that would be great, but it doesn't. that's not what I was hoping for. I thought that would give me the like Genomer thing, but I mean, I could go for the Dark Staff, try to get some Carnival of Pain, but it's going to be too long till I get one extra charge for dark spells and skills, gain 50% damage. It would increase my ability to do it, but I don't have fire, really, so... Could get a physical damage layer, so more of my damage is converted. Lightning works to 2 enemies in line of sight. Could also work, but it's like Greater Cascade is the way to go, because that can like just clear levels if I do it right. Alternatively, I could try to get Wolf Pack. That would give me 4 wolves as summon, so... 28. It's a good number. Get the rain to reduce it. Or I could try to grab Fan of Flame. Or I could get Annihilate. Jump to nearby targets if the main target is killed, and it has a 3 cascade range, which isn't bad. But also dealing dark and arcane damage is good, and it chains up to 5 units standing in storms in line of sight. Up to 5 units. That could be really good. Actually, Annihilate with Rainstorm. Also use Pyrostatic Pulse, so that way I can just boom, hit a lot of targets, run through. Maybe I consider... Oh, I don't have Holy. Oh, that's not good. I actually don't have any Holy damage. The thing that can actually give me the most amount of damage reroll is Fey Malevolent. That's not great. It's not great, not great. Serpent Kale. Gosh. Shock when an enemy dies to shock. I mean, that's not a bad move, because then I can get the other damage types out of there, but... Yeah, I don't have a lot of actual damage types. I have those 3, but there's a lot of things that have resistance to that. This is going to be quite difficult. Yeah, Melt Armor is going to become important. I think I might actually... Yeah, I'm going to re-roll this. Fire Dagger could work. Electricity Dagger could work. Pure Fire might actually work. Ball Spell. That could also work for my... Whenever you deal with Holy... I'm not really looking to do that. Enchantments gain more duration. Actually, that could work with Carnival of Pain if I choose this. But I think I might actually, because... Yeah, it doesn't... For minion range, minion health, minion duration. Even if I get the 3 wolves... So if I get that and then also the upgrade for the wolf, I can then get 6 wolves. So that would have given me the ability to get multiple at that point. And 6 wolves isn't something to laugh at. That can actually do a lot of damage. But I have to go here to here, then somehow get here without getting absolutely mobbed. That is not a fun time. It's ignoring a lot of other possible things that could really screw me over. It might just be a good idea to go straight for the damage. Or I could just go straight for the minion, and it is a metallic minion in there. Fire. If I go for fire... I think I want to go actually for the lightning damage. Because I get my lightning converted over to force. So I'll do more force damage by doing that. Yeah, it's not great, but it's the best. Okay. Ruby Heart. Ooh, Steel Spider. Could open up some of the fire. I could get value out of that. I mean, those could also be really good ways of getting it, but I think I might really just want Void Bomber. Oh, but these are just terrible. But if I can destroy the cultists... Seven. 1, 2. If I can do it without... My last dog lives. And I got a little bit extra health there. Oh, and sorcery. That could be a really good one to grab. Get the disc. Fiery Tome, Icy Tome. I could get the enchanting, but the fire could also work. Let's see, what I mean, fire would work with. I mean, a lot of things. Could also get Searing Orb. Orbs deals 3/5 at each turn to all units in line of. Oh, wait a second. The caster is muted. So if I use this orb with Carnival of Pain, on expiration, Searing against 1 melt wall. Oh, that is really on each 20. Flame Rift for 10 turns near the orb. What's a Flame Rift? I don't actually know what a Flame Rift is. Seriously. I think I want to go for the sorcery damage. Even though I would like the additional spells, the reality is this might be... Ooh, this could be a really nasty level, though. Mind Maggot Spawner. Breath Stealer. Physical. Apply Silence. They're not that strong, though. But these things can be really dangerous. And they don't have weaknesses. If I get the increased damage, ooh, 25%. They do, so a quarter of that. Yeah, I think the orb is a better call. Yeah, because that's just on the skills. It's not on the damage. So because it counts as that, it's just everything. So getting... Yeah, it's worth more. Actually, talking about it, Dark, Carnival of Pain, whenever... But it's an enchantment. Could grab Carnival of Pain. Could also go for the Gates of Helheim, which could be a really good addition to my... Because I would get the... So I could go Gates of Helheim, do that, get the increase, but that doesn't really give me the most. Get enchantment, so I get one extra cast. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a really high danger one though. Yeah, because they have a lot of resistance to lightning. Kabuls are dangerous. Kabul, Kabul, Kabul. And then I have to handle him somehow without getting absolutely destroyed. Silent Spectres are also 100% resistant to physical. They're weak to holy. Don't have any resistance to that, but I have to be close enough to actually hit them. So if I go for the Gates of Helheim solution here, I could, in theory, get a real easy clear. Could also just get absolutely run down before I even have a chance to defend myself. And if I end up in a situation where these specters get to me, I'm dead. Great mushroom spawners, so they have stun, which would counter my wolves. Not a great situation. God, all this is freaking hurting my brain trying to think through this. Breath Stealers are no joke. Mind Magnet, Breath Stealer. If I started here and went over, I'd do more than enough damage to kill them outright. Could almost kill those guys outright, and then just start running wolves through everything. These guys would reincarnate. The problem is then I'd have to... So my best bet is probably to go this way. Carnival of Pain. Then throw it out. Or I just go... Screw it. Let's try this. This might kill me, but if it doesn't, it'll be really cool. Oh no. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay, I think I have to. Wait, actually, is that? No, that's Conjuration. Conjuration. Okay, so up the damage even more. 23 now on both. Okay, so I have sorceries increased. I could go for this. That's a chaos, sorcery chaos. Okay, so I could use that to get some specific damage where I need it. But I think I'm gonna save for the Carnival of Pain because that could say, ooh, Time Striders would be a really strong addition to my Fiery Lens. Not what I'm looking for. Skull Necklace also isn't what I want, I don't think. Let's just verify. Trust, but verify William. Sorceries. Conjurations gain radius. Enchantments gain 6 minion damage. Well, I don't have minion damage. It does increase the duration, but I'm not using duration sorceries. And I'm not really using demons at the moment, so not dark spells and skills. Yeah, so not particularly great for my use case. Ruby Heart could be interesting, but I think really the Time Striders are the winner in this case. Silent Specters, I need to handle these with great caution, rapidly. I could maybe drop on the Strider, but that wouldn't really help me against this thing, so I think actually I want to go do something really insane, like got him. Why am I poisoned? Okay, I gotta get rid of that thing, and quickly, so... There we go. Wiped out most of them, just like that. 9 damage. Poison Puff, 2 range. 4 tile radius, okay. What? Why did that kill me? Wait, did it cast Pyrostatic Pulse on myself? Does it? I thought it only targeted enemies with it, so if you crossed, it would hit you. Or maybe it lived long enough so I got hit by both the fires simultaneously? That was disappointing. Okay, well, gonna try one more. Archmage Trials, Improviser. Okay, let's see what my situation is. Okay, I have Deathbolt and Icicle. I also have a good number of Dark. Oh, I also have Summon Wizards. That could be a really strong one. Okay, I have the Goita offering, so I could again try with a Goita run, but I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. Fiery Tormentor. Let's see if actually, let's look at my eye spells. I have Fire and Lightning Eyes, not terrible, especially because I can get the Thunderstrike on top of it. So I could combo these two together. Essence Flux is also not a bad one because it swaps their resistances. Okay. Okay, has some use cases. I don't have a lot in the way of lightning that I want to use. Yeah, Gate of Helheim is the strongest. Let's look at my conjuration offerings. Decoration actually has some decent offerings. Nature is not phenomenal. Yeah, I don't have the calcify option, so that's not great. Lightning isn't great. Ice isn't phenomenal. Nature isn't. Arcane has interesting, but mostly because summon wizard. Sarconian successful cast for 5 turns. Deals 5 dark damage to all constructs. Interesting. Wave of Dread deals 22 dark damage, applies. Interesting. Not the best. Man, this is a really rough offering. And I don't even have like Carnival of Pain or anything like that. I actually have a good number of dragons. Shrapnel Blast, interesting. I don't think I've ever used Shrapnel Blast. I've seen it. It looks impressive, but I don't know if that's right. Ritual Revelation also sounds interesting. Channel Holy Fire will be cast on 3 enemies in line of sight. Not enough enemy units in line of sight. Allies will be targeted as well. Units will never be targeted more than once. So it can only hit someone once, but you could AoE with it if they're tight enough. Wait a second, it's a blood spell. How much? 77 health. Hopefully it's not per turn, because if that's a 7-turn channel with 77 health, that's more health than I think I've ever gotten. It has to be a one-time cost. Okay, let's see what I have here. Arcane Counting, Combustion. Well, that sucks because I don't have a lot of things that do arcane damage. I don't think I even have things that freeze. Hibernate. I do have a couple fire spells. I don't think I even have anything. Yeah, that doesn't... Nature Dark. I don't think I even... Okay, so I can get some arcane damage on my fire. Because, okay, so I can use that whenever it has chaos ability, 25% arcane charge for the chaos. I don't think I have a lot on the way. Whenever a nature chaos spell sends out a tremor all around, that could be useful. I don't have a lot of good lightning spells. If I had a way to get undead, that wouldn't be terrible, but I don't. Okay, Crackle Void could be good. If I get Crackle Darkener, I could have something. I do have a couple ways to get Holy Minions. All your summon units get 100% resistance burst for 5 turns, so if I got a bunch of dragons, I could get Scale Spinner. I don't really have... Gosh, this is a difficult one. I think I want this, because then I get my undead. Okay, then I think I want to go Eye of Lightning. Well, let's see. Let's see what the situation is here. Okay, so Golden Dagger, I do have... I think that would work, but I don't think... Yeah, fire isn't really great for me. That doesn't really work, and that's gonna suck. So... It does 9 dark damage, so it doesn't do enough to actually be lethal. do 9 damage a hit, so they're going to take 1 hit in return. So I have lightning and I have fire are the 2 best options. I don't think I have any eye. Yeah, okay, so I have no way to buff them. If I pick the eyes, they're pretty much, they are what they are. There's no real buff I'm going to be doing to them. Fire and lightning damage. This is probably the best way to go. Arcane, so... Could get Thunderstrike. It's 9, does 24 lightning damage. So if it's a Thunderstorm, could also get holy damage from that. That could be really good, but 3 turns. Every 3 turns. What's the difference? It deals 15 fire, 15. Oh, because that's a longer word. It's the okay. So cast Fireball. Kill fire that can go off multiple times really quickly. 15 heal. Cast Thunderstrike. Or I could get it to reduce. I think actually getting it to do Thunderstrike and getting it the holy damage as well. Yeah. I'm gonna go lightning just for the 10. What? Oh no, it doesn't actually. I think I just miscalculated that at a fundamental level. And somehow I did not. That was luck and not. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can get can get Thunderstrike for free there. I think I might actually want that. Yeah, I drop on the balls, let them go through. Actually, if I drop on this, I have fire. I have. Sup, Rex? How you doing, my man? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go. No, get Thunderstrike. Get Thunderstrike. Do that. Oh, I may have seriously miscalculated. Okay, I could get my Thunderstrike on my eye, or I could just go here, get the fire, so that way I have 2 of them going off every turn. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to get that. This is actually entirely random. I don't know what, or I found out what my spells are, and I'm just discovering how I'm going to survive turn by turn. Quite literally. I would like to say it was some big brain 300 IQ plays, but it really isn't. It is me, a dream, and hoping I don't end up a meme. Why is it not killing these guys? They don't have lightning resist. Thunderstrike does 24... Oh, because I am misunderstanding something very fundamental to this. Oh, I might die here. I just had to burn so much. That might kill me in the end, but hopefully not. I burned way too much in order to survive. Oh, take it easy, my dude. Thanks for dropping by. I can... Oh, wait a second. That's like... Do we really want to run that then? Because... Gains 3 damage whenever it slays a target. Also, ice damage, raised skeletons, or chaos skeletons. I mean, that would be really nice. Purity Occult. I'm doing a lot of electric right now. If I buff up my electric, I could get a lot of damage. Let's see. Whenever fire or holy, I'm not really. Just, for 30, I'm not doing that. For every 30 damage dealt to enemies with blood spells, well, I'm not doing that either. So, I guess this is a no-go. Worm balls are no bueno. These are annoying, but I could kill them with my eyes. Could up it with the lightning. This would buff my damage, but I would have to be very careful because I could very quickly end up in a bad situation. And this only slays living units, which I could get those guys easily enough, but... sorcery, enchantment, sorcery, enchantment. So it's like I could get an enchanting orb to up my enchantments, because there are a good number of permanents your spells into. It's not terrible one. Darkness. Oh, this is Flame Gate. Whenever. Steals one shield from all enemies in line of sight. It's not terrible, but I don't know if it's really worth it. And I think I do have Fey Malevolence as a choice. No, I do not. Fey Malevolence is not actually a choice in this case. Whenever you cast a fire or arcane spell, I'm not really relying on that. Whenever I cast the lightning spell, again, each turn you lightning bug swarms, despair. That's not phenomenal, but it's not terrible either. Well, actually, if it's casting my lightning spell, if I have it casting my lightning spell, I can then get that, which gives me 4 damage. Actually, yeah, but I think I really want to go and get Eye of Conflagration, so it's just constantly putting it out. Or Eye of Fireballs just gives it an AoE, which is really nice for Fireball, but really just getting it to shoot multiple times is great. And I don't have, like... So if I get it to cast... So in theory, if I have it casting my Fireball, and I have the other one casting my Thunder Strike, I could get casts of Life Spark and Void Flame constantly going off. That's not enough to really like get it. I mean, I could get Holy Thunder, so then I can get some of my lightning converted over. It's not terrible. Necrostatic. increases it. Takes arcane damage to that much, but again, I don't have arcane damage, so it's not great. Don't have a lot of things that do arcane. I don't think I actually have anything that does arcane damage. Dark, blind, dark, summons. Fire. No, more dark. Annihilate, that's not arcane, not arcane, not useful. Not useful, not use. So yeah, literally I don't think I actually have a arcane damage option just out the gate. I do have lightning options. But yeah. Yeah, and I don't have any way to really... It's got a 12 or... Dominate. If I had Dominate, that wouldn't be terrible. But I don't have Dominate. I don't even know what a Fear Face is. Wave of Dread wouldn't be terrible. But I don't think I want those at the moment. I need one. Yeah. I think I actually want the enchantment. No. Yeah, well, enchantment increases the damage on 2 things. If I drop here, it's bad. They're bad. The best option actually is probably right here. Go enchantment orb, I get the most. If I get electricity orb, well, electricity orb increases 2 of my spells, but that's not crud. So hard to know what the right call is. Yeah, if I get Eye of Thunderstrike, then I can get Life Spark. That's not really what's doing damage. If I get the fire one and get Fireball, then I can go... Oh, that's dangerous. These are Fey. Oh, crap. I don't think I can actually do that mission. I seriously misplayed. That could have killed me. Okay. Sorcery Disc. Because that is a sorcery, and the Fireball would be a sorcery, so I could get the Disc to improve the radius. I'm probably going to die. Okay, not dead. Okay, Wave of Dread might be a good grab. Ooh, Sorcery Dagger could also work because that is a sorcery. So getting the Fireball and that could work. That could work. It's not phenomenal. Yeah, but I don't know if I'd be able to. I'd have to figure out ways to get rid of these fairies quickly. And there's another point. I don't have any of those buffs. I need that to get to the next one, so I don't think I should really go for that dagger just yet. Could consider going for Rainstorm or Wave of Dread. Yeah, but this is a dangerous place to go. But with the Rainstorm, I could do Poison, which give me more damage types, or I could get a Water Elemental, which isn't a bad thing either. Or I go up top, I try to get the Fireball, and but I have the Fire Drake, and that won't work on the red slimes. Those things are way too dangerous. If I had Prince of Ruin as an option, that would be nice, but I don't. This isn't the worst thing in the world, but these things have resistances to everything, and they're... yeah. Troll Bloods, too. It's great until they actually get hit by what I'm doing, so that's not great. Pretty much all these are likely... the eyeballs could be really good, or they could absolutely kill me. And I have no way of knowing which one's going to be. Fire attack, have a breath weapon, 100% fire resist, minion damage. Ruling Metal Dragon, Dragon Mage. They have a melee attack, which will take a really long time for them to get through. Drop here, I can get the Thunder Strike at least. Try to rush down the Orc spawner. I'm going to die. He has 100% resistance. Screw it. There's no point to not just go all out. Oh boy. Yeah, it was over. Gosh, it was hard. I could have maybe done something, but I don't know what. That was a difficult run. It didn't help that I had to burn so many items because of misplay early on. Maybe if I had those spike ball factories because of the misplay, I wouldn't have been in such a bad spot, but it is what it is. I will get that eventually. Anyways, take it easy.